ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition on the Xbox Series X. Time of recording is 5:55 p.m. Thursday, June 19th, 2025. When we last left off, we had ourselves quite a large run around the ship as well as the Citadel, getting into conversations left, right, and center, as well as solving a few problems and picking up a few more. And as we speak, we've still got quite a few more things to do on the Citadel that would honestly be best started, if nothing else. So if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me as we continue this journey before we finally head out to our Grissom Academy mission, just give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube, both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my Discord and my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into this. Managed to finally pick up my Cerberus Harrier last night. My new assault rifle. She's gorgeous. I feel so much better. But before we go see our buddy over in Huerto, actually we'll go ahead and see Caden. I was gonna say we'll wait. Go ahead and knock everything else out. We'll go see him.
One moment, please.
As you saw, we got access to quite a few more areas.
Now arriving at
Those will be
Huerta
useful.
Memorial Hospital.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this.
Having a VI drive your body isn't life. Are Reaper husks alive?
You did not just say that.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? He walks and makes noises just like they do.
Fine. I guess I'm just surrounded by zombies.
Thanks. Took her long enough to get the hint.
No problem. That's real talk. Having a VI drive your body, you might as well be in the grave.
Thank you for shopping.
Greatest gift you can get. Bane.
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend, Caden. He got hurt protecting me.
The human biotic in intensive care. I saw the marks of an implant.
Yeah.
We have spoken. He seems an honorable sort. Your enemies may try to finish him off here. I will look out for him.
I appreciate
Respect.
it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keppel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
This is true. Eventually, we've all got to put our swords down.
you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
I can respect that. Especially since it's, well, as he said, 3 months, 9 months ago.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times, the oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
Can't track the damage, huh? That's wild.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
If we can, my friend.
I know your stock of modified metagel is low, but... No, you don't understand. This isn't for... Listen, I am a surgeon at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. We have several alien patients here at this time, and we need... No, regular metagel won't work. We need the modified version for better absorption rates. Don't you dare hang up on me. This is a medical emergency. We can't wait forever on this.
I found this metagel formula and figured you could make good use of it.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
That's the metagel formula we picked up from Sanctum. From the Sanctum system. That first Spec Ops mission where we were collecting all of the Reaper tech.
We're at this little farm. We'd killed a few enemy scouts, and it's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner, show me around. One of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. She's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it continues.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How is Caden doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
There it is, Doc. Thank
Keep
you.
up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
The other information she has hadn't changed. Otherwise,
Yes, I'm trying to place a call to Grissom Academy. They have biotic amp interfaces I may be able to adapt for Asari use. No, it won't connect. It says the station's communication system is offline. Of course, if these interfaces make our commandos better on the field, I'll hold for as long as you need.
I'll see if I can answer that question for you when I go, ma'am.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers. I know the Ismar frontier isn't safe. Yes. All I can say is that unless we get those prototypes back, this project accomplishes nothing. Thank you very much for your time. I'll call you if anything develops.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to our resident psychiatrist before the operation.
That's interesting. I guess the prosthetic is going to be just freaky, or it's going to be excessively painful. Or he may have to keep the prosthetic for longer than he probably hoped he would have to. Or, well, no, it might be alright that he just thought he wouldn't have to have a prosthetic. They would just be able to give him a leg pretty much as fast as they take it. Now that, I'm not going to lie, that would bother me.
I'd like an answer, Major. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
You'll have it soon, Counselor. I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina? Hey.
Shepard, hey. You just missed snack time. Actually, that's probably a good thing. Thanks for coming.
No problem. What did Udina want? Still thinking about the Spectre position?
It was a big honor. A huge responsibility. Just need to be sure.
I got you this.
Wow, thanks, Shepard. That's really great.
Just a little pick-me-up.
Maybe when I'm out, we can crack it open and celebrate. I am so ready to get out of here, Shepard. You can't tell that I'm tied to this bed by medical red tape. I mean, Doc says I'm good to go, but then she always finds just one more test to run.
Yeah, well, how about we determine that?
You doing okay?
My implant got a little rattled, so Doc just wants me to keep the biotics offline for a bit. It's really no big deal.
Need me to break you out?
I'll let you know.
I'm glad you asked me to come. It's good to see you're gonna be okay.
Thanks.
You almost died on my watch. It was horrible to see.
I want you to be straight with me then. So I just want to make sure, after Mars, after Horizon, you and me, we're good.
We've been through hell together, had each other's backs. That kind of bond is hard to break.
No, not just that. You were my commander, sure, but you listened, too. We went through Ash's death together.
Yeah. We did.
So what do you say? Are we good?
We're good. It was great to have you back on the Normandy.
Thanks.
Feel like we've cleared the air?
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure that I've been wrong about Cerberus, but I've been wrong about you. I should let you get back to the Normandy. Wish I could come with you.
Take care of yourself, Caden. We need you at 100%.
Will do. Thanks for coming.
No problem, brother. And while we're at it, to give you something to think about, who created the bad air? What? We're sort of friend brothers. I've got to throw the occasional jab or three.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Right. Okay.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
We'll hit up Purgatory first.
Now arriving at Ward's level
Can't believe you
Purgatory.
did that. They were refugees. Damn it, it's not like they had much left to start with.
Lost their homes, their loved ones, and some con artist swindles them out of what little they have left.
Can't believe they won't let us stop the bastard. We still ought to do something about it.
You heard the commander. No proof, no arrest. Guy filed a harassment complaint last time, remember? Gotta watch our backs.
Not much we can do with this new detail anyway. What are we, a couple of mall cops?
Should've just shot the bastard when we had the chance.
Yeah, sometimes.
I know people are complaining. We're doing what we can with what we've got here, but let me finish. Our power grid can only handle so much power before it shuts down, and we can't use the backups. No, the new regs apply to the whole Citadel. Management knows this is important for morale, but we can't go over budget. Look, I'm not touching the backups. Get me a better power grid, I'll give you a bigger light show.
No. I'm telling you, I saw the look in his eye before he started off across that street. It was like, come and get me, Death. You piece of shit.
But you're not getting anyone else.
Exactly. You're not getting anyone else.
There it is sometime. Uncomfortable. I will say, this place...
Get this party started.
Hey, now, you're, here.
Hell yeah, I'm here. For the next 48 hours, I'm spending as much time in this bar as humanly possible.
Yeah, we had the same thought. So, the bar's over there, and,
Hey, is the whole squad here? Hey, guys.
yeah, we were going to, have a guys' night.
Yeah, I can understand that. It's not like ain't nobody trying to let you have your fun, but guys' night is guys' night, girls' night is girls' night, and this is not girls' night, no offense. Now, this place I actually do like more than Afterlife. A little risky. You held up by force fields. Well, held from falling by force fields. But the place itself, yeah, I can dig it. Kind of. Never really been the club type, but not bad.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari counselor.
Greetings, Arya. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I think we're done here. Enjoy the show, Shepard?
I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Then why are you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. He will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
I can understand her issues with this place. A whole bunch of people that need to die and a whole bunch of ways you can't do it because there's too many eyes, too many questions, and, well, too many answers.
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
At least you escaped to fight another day.
And that day is coming. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
What are you offering, Arya?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals.
You'll also have a powerful force once this is all said and done, and if we survive. Always playing chess. Yeah, I'll give it to her. There's a reason she ain't dead.
If they'll fight Reapers, I'll take them.
Now that's a bottom line I can respect.
Yes,
Meet
sir.
with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Sun's leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
Isn't it really? I don't care who and what you are. If you're willing to point your guns at the Reapers and blow chunks off of them, get some.
The troops need something to bring back their fighting spirit. Remember the stories of the First Regiment on Castellus? Outnumbered, knowing they would die. But they fought for the Empire. That's the spirit we need if we're going to hold Paladin.
Commander Shepard, maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you at Bay D-24.
The banner of Commander Shepard. I owe you a drink. Thank you. We'll hold that banner proudly as we take our homeworld back from these bastards.
Good Turian.
The banner of the 1st Regiment. That should put some steel in their spine.
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You don't think I like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Loco.
Uh-huh. What did you mean, then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably.
But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not them?
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids, just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
I can dig it.
I like the way you think, Lieutenant.
Compadres! Hey! The commander would like you to have a drink. On him. So here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few. And they're all dead.
It's an honor meeting you, Commander.
Thanks. But we're all in this together. Every one of us has a part to play.
True enough. Cheers.
Cheers.
Not bad, Loco. I was hoping you'd know that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the drink.
That's the kind of thing that galvanizes armies. Remind them that you're people. You remind them that you're people. You remind them that they can do the same thing. I would like to get a drink. That is interesting. I don't remember. Oh no, actually I should be able to get one from up there. Of course, we've got our local dance floor. I guess not. Guess I'm on duty. Or on off duty, same difference. Now we could talk to Arya again, but again, that's that mission I'm avoiding for now. That mission will deal with her and taking back Omega. There's no point in doing that right now. Now these they actually function now. But they function primarily to get you back to the Normandy or to take you over to Dr. Bryson's lab, which is one of the other DLC choices. Kind of want to avoid that.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Oh yeah, hold up.
Of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator
I want to do this in the proper sequence. Oh wait, no time is being wasted. It's already timely enough as it is.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. If you 1 moment, please.
Alright, back down here in the docking bay for the civilians.
Beautiful city. You should visit. I was on my boat when, boom, the sky went black. Dust and ash. A giant metal wall rushed down. I fell into the river.
Do you humans ever stop talking?
When I climbed out, I heard screaming. The metal wall started to move and I realized it was a leg. Only one of the Reaper's legs.
Yeah, these sons of bitches is giant. Giant. It's horrifying. But there it is. Nope, yep, Kelly would be here if she was still alive. Ho hum.
Let's check on those Metagel supplies. Yes, sir. And have we heard anything from the hospital? The surgeons there are all busy. Keep on it. Some of these wounded don't have much time.
Shepard. What's happening? We convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go. How bad is it? More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Yeah.
Casualties are that high? Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack. That's not war, it's slaughter. They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Yep.
Do what you can for them. A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... Sympathy is about all we can offer. Any sign of your family? Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
I'm getting old, brother. You know how it go. The more you live, the more you do.
I won't lie. It's been rough. Well, don't forget to come up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
Well said.
You have a copy of a Shepard VI?
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Oh, I should have interacted with it first.
Good to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy.
Good lord. Okay. There we go.
That says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer.
Okay. And actually has information
There's
too.
nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together. Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things? My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy.
Well, it looks like your 7% accuracy just fell off with the last answer.
I come pre-installed with a flight sim of the SSV Normandy.
I have no doubt that's probably pretty cool.
Got any pets? You look like a Varad person.
I don't know, maybe. Hadn't thought about it.
All Always nice to see you. Hey again. Anyone ever tell you you're one hell of a looker, soldier? Don't be a stranger.
I don't really sound like that, do I?
I should go. I should go.
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
I do. Spent the last game chewing through a nice chunk of y'all. All three groups are quite devastating, hence me bothering, among other things. For reference, in case you folks were wondering, that's Brian Bloom, voice actor of Varric Tethras in the Dragon Age series as well. Good voice actor.
You won't have to worry about Oraka for long.
Love it. Commander Shepard taking out the Blue Suns trash, huh? That Arya is sure something special.
You trying to get shot?
And, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
Ugh.
What is it, Shepard?
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk to Oraka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you the chance to save his life.
Right. Why didn't you just tell me this yourself?
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah, he mentioned...
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
My thing is, why would you want to smash somebody who don't even want it? It makes no sense. They're literally just there as a meat socket. In this particular instance, there's nothing you gain. Let's keep it real. You like her enough to the point that you would actually want her to use her skills, and she ain't going to. What do you gain? Same from the other side. What would she gain? If she actually wanted this from you, but you didn't, it makes no sense.
Please select a destination.
No sense. This should be our last stop.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Presidium Commons. You are on the main promenade of the shopping galleria. Here you will find establishments offering specialized goods and services. For assistance or for information about our special promotion, talk to me or contact the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
The place feels familiar. The sounds, the smells. It's like being back on Earth.
The current decoration budget was approved by Ambassador Asoba, the human representative for Earth on the Citadel. Each species granted ambassadorial rights on the Citadel can apply for a slot on the decoration schedule to change the promenade and parks below. The only condition is that the proposed environmental features not be toxic to species living on the Citadel.
I can respect that. I hope they at least store the things that they uproot.
What else is in the area?
The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel. Recently, new biometric systems have been added to assess the specific needs of your species.
Biometric systems. Sounds more like a security measure.
These simple and confidential systems are in place for the safety of all visitors to the Presidium. We respect your privacy, Commander Shepard. To opt out, please visit the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
They give us reasons to opt you in further.
What's this promotion you mentioned?
Producer Jean-Marie Aranicius is donating a portion of all proceeds from her new Blasto movie to the Citadel's Military Defense Fund. Audio excerpts of Blasto 6, Partners in Crime, are now available for your listening pleasure right here on the Presidium.
Where can I check this out?
To listen to excerpts, simply go to the Features hallway and find the Blasto 6, Partners in Crime publicity panel.
That's all.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
That's a pretty good idea. The Citadel is under budget in defense quite a few ways.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol range. Oh, and Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
The one he's never even fired. I love our friends, but we are not combat material.
I can't sit around watching what's happening to Earth anymore.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre?
Wow, Commander Shepard?
Yeah, and it's good advice. Let's sign up as Med 10 volunteers. How's that sound?
Much better than shooting myself in the foot with a rifle.
And get in where you fit in, folks. If that ain't what you do, that ain't what you do. Ain't nobody mad at it. Do what you can do. Don't try and do other people. Try and do you. We will be getting fish, just not right now. SMG recoil. If I had the Hurricane.
Overcharging for goods, denying refugees basic services. It seems the Reapers took our culture when they took our world. The Book of Plenix demands charity and forgiveness of debts in times of war. Of course, the Book of Plenix was lost on our home world, and now our people have lost their way.
I liked it. I actually respect that. There's no point in debt and all of that when it comes to war coming up. We need your help, not your ire. And ain't no point in holding your feet to the fire just to save you. I shouldn't have to let you know this is necessary. But you also shouldn't have to be like forced when it comes to that kind of thing to repay debts that are like outstanding. Now, if you're, say, somebody who didn't contribute, that's another conversation. But then when it comes to a war, it would be real hard to determine who did and didn't contribute. It would take time. That book is honestly the cleanest way to put it, just from that basic explanation so far. There's no time for all these debts. We literally have a galaxy to save. Borlavan.
I wouldn't go to the settled worlds. Larger colonies appear to be priority targets. If you're coming to the Citadel, do it soon. Certainly. Look me up. Business will keep me here for some time.
In case you're wondering, he was the agent for the Shadow Broker in the first game that we dealt with. Told us where to find Tali, and then Garrus was investigating things as well.
Call me when you have the information. No. I'll send you a different number. This connection isn't absolutely secure. I wouldn't go to the settled world.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Rieger Carbine. Okay. Gas Plasma SMG. Blood Pack Punisher. Shotgun Shredder Mod. Aquarium VI. It's a little too early for that. I've already got one shotgun shredder mod, okay. Blood Pack Punisher. Punisher features a secondary barrel that fires one armor-piercing round per main barrel burst. It was developed by Blood Pack gunsmith who found that their Vorcha recruits frequently forgot to optimize ammo loads in the heat of combat. This configuration makes the process automatic and highly effective at penetrating armor. Oh, Liara.
I think I'm ready to end it with him. Things weren't great even before he deployed, and if I pretend to be happy over the vids...
It's not fair to him or to you. With all the craziness of a war going on, you deserve to be happy.
And I'm not. I have to be honest with him.
Then you need to tell him.
Well, damn, did you make it a point to tell him any of these things beforehand? No, you didn't. But apparently you made it a point to tell her, though. Love that. Gotta love how that always works. Go outside your relationship to fix your relationship.
Who cares about the money? Haven't you heard the news from Palaven?
That's what your army is for. Nothing's going to reach the Citadel.
We need to start manufacturing military tech. Nobody will need banking software if these Reapers win.
The market for military goods barely carries a profit. Who do you propose as our buyer?
The Council, the Empire, maybe the Alliance. Even if we don't make much now, they'll remember us when the war's over.
If we switch from financial VIs to military gear, we'll lose millions.
Who cares about the money? Haven't you heard the news?
I've seen Palaven burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares and walk fine, but I'm not selling financial VIs while my homeworld burns.
Okay, let me think. We could repurpose the VIs for upgraded targeting solutions.
Right. We'd be able to use most of the hardware. The financial VI has more processing power than we need.
No, that works. We'll rig the VI and it translates for all standard weapons. Refit weapons without having to overhaul your targeting computer. Rapid response flexibility. We'll make a fortune.
A small fortune. We're selling these at cost plus 3%.
Fine.
I can respect that. You got to make a profit, not just in terms of personal economics, but in order for you to be able to progress further. But, I mean, let's keep it real. The galaxy is dying right now, and you are here for your coin.
Thinking of going? To Sanctuary, I mean. Sorry, I thought you were looking at the ad.
Of course not. Sanctuary's a scam.
What?
Oh, count on it. Somebody's making money off people's fear. Wish I'd thought of it myself.
I can respect the logic. His last name was Elkos. I'm assuming he is a member of the family or one of the owners of Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies. Money, needless to say. Okay. Having to remember these pathways, folks. You have to forgive me. Casa. I'm looking for my Casa fabrication locust.
This one didn't have anything to ask them. You blew up half a level of Zakera Ward. It was an aesthetically displeasing habitat anyway. You don't know the Kage clan. Ever since they found Ezo on the Vorcha homeworld, the Council's been trying to make nice. Bottom line, you can't touch the Vorcha. They've got diplomatic immunity. Then this one will not attempt diplomacy. You're also getting a new partner. Are you engaging in reproductive behavior with this one? Unless you want your Spectre status revoked, you're working in a joint operation with Boobin from CSEC. And Elcor, you know this one works alone. Look, I've had to talk them down from suspending you. I've gotten a pulmonary ulcer from dealing with this mess. I can't even eat solid food. You would benefit from shedding excess body mass, Chief.
I might actually watch it just for the cheesiness.
Greetings, Boobin. This one understands
Oh God, there's more.
Just avoid interfering with this one's projected maneuvering path.
Hold it, Spectre. We do this by the book.
You may carry the book, while this one opens another excretion vent on the Fortune Ambassador.
Badassfully. Damn it. You big stupid jellyfish. I'm just 3 solar days from retirement.
Obtain a firm grip on your reproductive anatomy. The Fortune Ambassador's vehicle just turned down that skyway.
What the hell are you doing? This is my mate's car. We just paid it off.
Hopefully, you are insured.
Badassfully. Highly doubt it. We'll come back because that's probably more.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Bloodpack's leader. Arya brings him the great commander Shepard. Crete pledges the gang to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
If this goes wrong, it's your ass.
Quiet.
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard, want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Keep your distance, Crete. So, do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use Bloodpack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Yes. I'm Arya's mole, Shepard. You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Word of advice. Don't double-cross Arya.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Uh-huh. Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
I have no problem with that. A war is going on and you still carrying grudges like a child? Nah, we're done here. A galactic war is going on.
I know what you mean. I thought our training prepared us for everything. This.
Every time that Asari commando sees me, she just starts screaming. I can even hear it when I'm trying to sleep now. I'm supposed to be helping her, but I feel like I'm breaking her world all over again every time she sees me.
It's not your fault. Any human would probably trigger that reaction for her at this point.
No. I looked up the file on that colony she was at. That girl she keeps talking about? We look alike. I shouldn't even be allowed in to help anymore.
Not her, unfortunately. Not her. And that is the same Asari that is telling the story in the Citadel. Interesting.
Commander Shepard.
General Araka. I think we met in Korra's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes. Neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now. Reinstated.
Neck deep in the consort's emotions as well.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding C-Sec weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
I can understand that. Once again, we got a situation here of somebody who can't stop a fight larger than themselves, but they can stop this fight. And in the end, this fight is actually compromising Citadel security.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through.
I remember this quest. It's not going to be some instant thing.
But what if there's another attack?
We can't spend our lives waiting for that.
We're in the middle of a war, and I'm just supposed to send him away every morning?
We've got to keep Jake in daycare. He should be socializing with other children.
But what if there's another attack?
I remember you two. Michael and Rebecca, right? Listen, do whatever is best for your family. Just do it soon. Things are bad out there.
We will.
And
Thank you.
there it is. Do not die out here, folks. Oh, God. The reason why I'm making the point to do all of this is because there's a lot you can miss if you don't do it initially.
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view.
Yeah, please.
The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
Mm-hmm.
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
EZO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
True as this is, we also need to stock up on our own energy reserves and take the moments when we can, otherwise we're bound to burn out or lash out in the wrong directions.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavon. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
And there it is. I forgot what part Barlavon played. That's gonna happen until we deal with it.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Now, you mainly see me interacting with these shops not because I have a need to get things from them, but because interacting with the shops is how you get access to them on the Normandy, in case I end up needing to buy something from there.
Hello, Shepard.
You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Yeah.
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality exist? That kind of thing?
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. When you are sexually interested in another, what kind of advances do you make?
Well, for one, he may not have stated it because he might be a little confused about it himself, potentially being emotional to such a degree of a potential sexual encounter with an AI. But it depends on who you're dealing with and where you're at, to be honest, a lot of the times. Sometimes your setting can matter more than what you say or what's initially done. Sometimes what's initially done can matter more than where you're at. You generally want to let the person know that you are attracted to strike up a conversation. Make sure that they understand that you're not, how can I put this, you're not looking for a friend. You are looking for a companion. Otherwise, you will end up in a position you will more than likely never get yourself out of.
You know, there are the intimate talks, thoughtful gifts, joking around.
Jeff does often try to lighten the mood with humor. That could indicate a 33.3 repeating percent chance that he cares for me. But that is insufficient data for determining his motives. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to
No.
think. It's got to be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Look, so long as you, depending on who's the one providing for the situation, so long as you're not breaking pockets, nobody really cares what you do so long as y'all are entertained doing it. And if it's actually something that is entertaining, you can add that to the good memory list. Do you remember that time where we went on our first date and it was at this place here? Oh yeah, that's 2 good memories for the price of 1.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity. But you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
I don't know about that. If you're having fun, he'll have fun. To an extent, it's true, but let's keep it real. That statement, it gives a statement of being on the clock constantly. And I don't know who can have fun on the clock. No, you should both try and make whatever encounter you're having fun for each other. This is supposed to be a relationship, after all.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort.
Oh, that's a lovely idea.
I really appreciate management doing it. My husband's away on duty right now.
Oh, you're bonded with Turian?
No, actually, my husband's a Krogan.
Oh, well, that's great. I just hope he knows which ones to fight.
Excuse me?
Oh, I didn't, well, I just...
My husband is risking his life to protect us right now.
I'm so sorry. That was thoughtless and... I'm so sorry.
No, I understand. Sometimes I'm surprised myself. Anyway, would you like to make a purchase?
Yes, of course. Anything for our troops.
Anything to break this awkward moment. For reference, she's the Asari who was talking to the Krogan on Ilium in the second game. Old blue rose of Ilium. That Asari.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
The Acolyte. I remember that thing. Has its uses. I'm good for now. But my models.
Shoot, Nosastra.
Didn't mean to get that. It was just reflex clicking. Power magnifier. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Especially a power modifier I can give to Liara.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said you could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
You're not on my appointment list, and you don't have a receipt. I don't even think we carry that version anymore.
Listen, I don't need a new model, store credits, or anything. I just want my money back.
There's nothing I can do without a sales record of some kind.
I can go get the warranty book from my car.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said you could give me a refund.
For reference, folks, that is the same dude and the same Solarian, and he has been trying to get a refund on this toaster for 3 years. I shit you not. In the first game, he was trying to get a refund. In the second game, he was down by the factories trying to get a refund near Tassery Ward. And then here he is again. This is my problem sometimes with logistics. It can be logistics and bureaucracy. It can be so messy, bro. There's no way you're fighting for a refund this hard. If you're, I mean, Jesus Christ. If he's lying, he is committed.
ruin my appointment.
Look, he's not gonna leave. The sooner you refund him, the sooner you go home.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get this over with. Here, I've sent you a full refund.
Really?
Yes.
You mean it?
Of course I do.
A full refund?
Yes, congratulations. The whole 15 credits.
Oh, wow.
Hey, thanks.
Good Lord. I forgot that's how little it was. Like I said, committed, boy. Committed.
Welcome to Sippertine Armory.
We appreciate your visit.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with the bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
Yeah, this dude is kind of irritating. He's not wrong. What he sees it as is...
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
Literally, the galaxy is at stake. And you are trying to I'm telling you, these are the kind of people, as far as I'm concerned, when you see them ask for help, you look them dead in the eye and you walk away. But I can't do that right now because other people's lives are at stake.
So, what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and then spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with C-Sec, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns.
Like I said, kind of person I have no problem letting drown on an ocean planet surrounded by boats. All right. I did do this out of order.
We must find a way to stabilize the heating unit so the water temperature can remain steady. The colony's location is hardly ideal for our species. The clutch will be imperiled if we do not act soon. Of course, I will do everything I can do to help. We are family. The extreme weather conditions may require technology that is not readily available on the market.
Okay, but since we did do that out of order, that's all right. Speak to Barlavon and then I'll just head out. 63 minutes on the Citadel. Just walking and talking. Good God, I forgot that this whole set of segments was this long.
Commander Shepard. It's been some time. Barlavon, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor. And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
Raven GY, welcome to the game, welcome to the chat. Thanks for stopping through. Thanks for the compliment. And I mean, no, I don't have any problem with adding more people to Discord.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately.
No doubt.
A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate the information.
Just don't wait too long to act on it. The Reapers are advancing all too quickly. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
Sorry about that. Bumped the mic. All right.
I had plans to return to Arun, but business here keeps luring me back. best, all things considered.
Now, having spoke to him, there's something I'll need to do before I lose the chance, but it won't be this episode, so we don't need to concern ourselves. We'll need to have at least one more conversation. Another fast travel vehicle. They only work in terms of the DLC or going straight to Normandy. Until the DLCs came out, that wasn't something you could do.
So, you're just silent behind enemy lines until the war is over?
No, they've got us on rotation. We're mostly in fortified holding zones until strike teams clear an area. Then we come in and set up medical bunkers and supply depots. And then the main fleet comes in to occupy.
I'm not wearing commando leather, honey. What does that mean?
We'll be perfectly safe. They don't put engineers on the front lines.
But you won't be able to talk to us.
He is lying very well. I take no issue with it. You know, I'm like, where's Cortez?
You finally made it off the Normandy.
Glad I did. Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking.
Man.
Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkaw.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive core emissions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there. With Robert.
I'm glad you weren't. You'd be dead, and we'd never have met.
Yeah. That's the one good thing from all this. I'm glad to serve with you, Shepard.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody is giving up. Not those Turians, not me, not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you.
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look, no guns. Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had eezo cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Do whatever it takes to see another day. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here have put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it.
And there it is. That's pretty cool. Got a dry dock ship and managed to repurpose it to escape. The fact that they were even able to manage that is good. They may make use of that. Well, and there's no may. They'll make use of that vessel if they're smart.
Commander?
Repurpose it, arm it. Omega, it's time from Aria. Shepard, I'm ready to discuss the pet project that I mentioned when we spoke in Purgatory. Come to Dock 42 on the Citadel. A Batarian named Bray will be waiting. No. Finally, out into the greater galaxy. Children. We'll run around a little bit. But not much. Now, in terms of the artifact, the black marketeer, this is actually what he was after, was these artifacts. Vanna. Vanna, rather. Give these to him, and then I can get General Oraka the weapons he needs.
Reapers eluded.
All right. You know, thinking about it, I'll actually do more running around later. I think that actually is a perfect amount, funnily enough. Alright, there's nothing in the system to scan, but I'll give you folks the codices. Alright. Tier, huh? Or tire. Tyree. Elysium. Right, the Skillian Blitz was Elysium. I forgot that. One of the choices you could make, War Hero, would actually have you being a part of the Skillian Blitz. You'd actually be holding back Batarians on Elysium. Alright. And the reveal. First. Yep, that'll do. And Javik. Leave his outfit alone for now. It is painful, but you only get 2 mod slots. Armor penetration for the pistol. Particle rifle. Mark 5. Armor penetration. Capacity. His weapon doesn't use thermal clips, but it does have a capacity to it, so. And that's if anyone who's using that weapon. Anyone. Thought I saw a third one. Guess not. Yep. All right. Could. Yeah, I'll wait on you, Liara. Then we get to Javik. Dark Channel. Plague an opponent with a persistent, damaging biotic field. Effect transfers to a second target if the first is killed. Effect length depends on Dark Channel's duration. Only one field may be active at a time. So it's basically spreading warp / walking bomb. Virulent walking bomb from Dragon Age. Needless to say, a personal favorite. Duration. Damage, so yeah. Of that duration. And yeah, what you see is legit 30 to 42 seconds. Yes, sir. Vengeful Ancient. Biotic and offensive abilities are increased. Health and shields 10%. Power damage 20. 20 and 40. I'll go with shield recharge speed for the group. Well, hold on. No, I'll go with power damage, duration, and force later. So for now, let's up them defenses of yours. Slam. Deal massive damage with a biotic body slam. 8 seconds and 900 newtons. 6.4 seconds is 1170 newtons. Alright, and radius, yes sir. Pull. Group pull. Or radius. Probably wait on the grenade, yeah. Slows targets recharge movement speed for the dark channel. And on to Grissom Academy.
And there's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Not too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Let's hear it.
SSB Normandy, this is Kaylee Sanders, director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right. We'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I? Come and get me.
Left them in the dust. They'll be back. Another Coelho. They'll love me in the morning.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
Confirmed. It is done.
Commander, I'm locked in a server room around the corner. Cerberus troops are trying to get in.
Is that what it is? You almost cut the door. So what you're telling me? I said I need to stop you. Not where I wanted that, Liara, but thanks.
As you wish.
Now, just in case you folks were wondering. Oh no, Javik does have blue biotics now. Weird. I must have forgot that.
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
Interesting.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, we met, God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
He was on Earth when the Reapers hit. He stayed behind when I got off-world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here... Well, just tell him to stay alive.
few months knocking over practice dummies can't prepare your students for war.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every resource it can get. And our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say no with the entire galaxy falling apart?
Granted.
Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
I'll bring them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems.
Yeah, I can't really blame him. And I'll give it to them. They still wanted to help. They obviously don't understand what they're dealing with, the scale and all of that, but nobody here does. Nobody alive does. Everybody is dealing with the scale they know nothing about. At least a few people know. Yeah, they're used to pulling the occasional trigger. That's about it.
Yes.
Understood.
Attention all students. Cerberus troops have taken control of this station. We have no desire to hurt you. Surrender and you will not be harmed. Resist and we can't guarantee your safety.
Assault rifle is stability damper.
Drop the barrier. Now. Nobody's going to hurt you. The file says we need you alive. But your sister, she's optional. You give us trouble, we'll fight her.
Your teachers have filled your heads with Alliance propaganda. But Cerberus can keep you safe. We're the only ones who can.
Ooh, I know he felt that.
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders at security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
I'll find her. Tactical analysis review. Student ID number 275668. Unshielded opponent approaching at 2 o'clock. Shielded opponent approaching at 12 o'clock. Both holding heavy pistols. Most effective way to take them down. You chose Shockwave. Correct answer, Singularity followed by Warp. Instructor comments. Shockwave inadequate against shielded enemy. Your barrier would hold long enough against heavy pistols for a Singularity to catch both. Warp on the unstable biotic field created by the Singularity results in an explosion neutralizing both enemies. Well said. And then we get XP because we're actually learning useful lessons. Heat sink for the SMG. Why is that? I think that's meant to be the SMG clip or magazine. Like up in the SMG capacity. Might be misremembering though. Could swear there was more than just the one. Or rather just the two. But maybe not. Instructor's log. The kids are getting better at this shit, but I'm worried. I don't think we've got enough time to pull this off, and there's just no way they could really survive out there without any more without way more training. Not without any field experience at all. Doing my best to get them ready. Didn't think I'd ever care this much, but I won't let anyone hurt them. They're my kids. Mine. I can respect an instructor that wants to take care of their kids. Help me help you. Now here's the interesting part. So right there's a shield generator, right? Shoot that and you'll take out that shield emplacement. But the shield generator is used for other things later on. We'll get to that later. Oh wait, hold on. A channel. Now his channel is green, but once you hit him with the dark channel, you can still use warp. And it just spread to somebody who was in the hall. Don't know who it was. And now that it's on them, boom bam, it just spreads and keeps becoming profitable. Now, once it spreads and you do proc it, it's not procable again on that same enemy. So now this enemy has it. Once I activate it, it won't be activated on the other enemies. Sit still. Thanks. As you can see, things function quite different in the sequels. Singularity, I mean the stasis actually makes it to where you can stasis enemies and still do damage. It is glorious. Came from here, yes? Yeah. There you are. M22 Eviscerator shotgun. Too bad nobody here uses shotguns. That shotgun was DLC from the second game. Personal favorite. Ask and ye shall receive. A bullet to the face. Medic. That's the semi-auto version of the weapon I'm using right now. Glorious. Glorious. I'll take that 1250.
She's bleeding. Shepard, we need to help her.
Nah, I figured I'd let her bleed out on the floor and then we rattle her skull to see if she has something to say about it.
Sean, can you hear me?
How do you know my name?
I saved your brother. He's with Kaylee Sanders at security. Can you get to her?
Yeah. I just need to rest for a minute. Thank you.
Right. That was weird. They had me come around the corner from here. And she was on the ground. She usually has her barrier up, is why I said it. It's just weird.
Commander, I just got an emergency message from the students in Orion Hall. One of our instructors is with them, but they can't hold out much longer.
Alright. That's right. Use the details they know, not the details Cerberus knows.
Believe me, Cerberus is not your friend. I know who they are, and I know what they do. Run if you can, fight if you must, but do not let them take you alive.
There it is.
Security access. If you need my help, send a text message. Use the channel we practiced on in Intro to Encryption.
Yeah.
Cerberus thugs. Use it. Stay alive. Commander Shepard and an Alliance team are here to rescue us. Stay safe. Get to me if you can.
Hope I haven't missed anything. Ah.
Eat this!
Jack!
Shepard? Everyone get down! This thing's out of your league! Shepard, keep it off us!
Alright, there it is. And I brought no one to deal with shields. Yes, sir.
These are civilians, Shepard. We need to protect them.
I would never have guessed, Liara. As you see in the upper right-hand corner, the civilians have a health bar. Hit with that group effect. Plus, the kids are throwing their occasional bit of biotics as well. Yep, I know you felt that. Uh-oh. Oh, there's no way. Okay, let's see if I can. Haha.
Get ready. More on the way.
Confirmed.
Right. Both shield bearing. Okay. I need you kind of in range. Get back over there. Eh.
Kaylee said she was putting out an SOS. I had no idea the king of the Boy Scouts would show up. All right, amp check. Prangley, those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5. Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
Slight tangent. As far as I'm concerned, if you're throwing pity anything, you might as well keep it. You're disrespecting me more than you disrespect yourself or whatever thoughts you have. Trust and believe. And in terms of Cerberus, never trusted Cerberus. You people constantly think I trust Cerberus. I trusted Cerberus to do exactly what they did. to betray me when the time came, and now he's waiting to get shot. But beyond that, it's not at all surprising. I told you Cerberus would. I told everyone Cerberus would. But I told them also that Cerberus had its uses. And those uses, unfortunately, came to an end. And that was unfortunately the elusive man's choice.
You're not telling me anything I haven't told myself, Jack.
Oh, you feel bad? Well, shit. That makes up for giving him the damn collector base.
I'd forgotten how angry she was.
Whereas I barely remember you at all, Blue.
Your real first name is Jennifer. I can find your last name if you ask politely.
Okay, right now, all I care about is getting my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah, I guess so.
That was funny. Liara said, "Oh, inner bitch activate form of... I know you more than you know yourself, dear. If you're a good girl, I'll throw you a couple of bones." I always did hate those two choices. They never give you enough answers, or the proper answer. It's either, yeah, I trusted them, or don't hit me, you know better.
I can't think of anybody who could care about them more.
Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser's coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, sir.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
She looks good, healthy, and saner. It's actually a good look. I don't really get into the shaved side head, but she actually pulls it off. Now, I just mean shaved side heads, period. I don't know what's up with people.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape. Get me back the cameras, and I'll find a path to the shuttles that keep Cerberus from boxing you in.
Well, let me rephrase. When it's shaved but then done up like that, or shaved but braided, it is nonsensical.
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station.
How are the students handling the war?
How do you think? They're a bunch of teenagers. Until a few months ago, their biggest concern was getting laid.
You don't think they're ready for war?
I don't think they have a choice.
There's that too.
So, all this talk about biotic artillery strikes.
It's great in theory. Maybe they'll get it together once they've seen some action.
But
they'd be better off as support. Put them in the back ranks, helping with barriers and shit. I don't know.
have you told them that?
No. They need me to believe in them. I did pick up a few things listening to your damn speeches.
Good. And they may be better for the back ranks for now. That doesn't mean they can't end up in the forward ranks later on, not just because the war progresses, but they get experience. This way they help, they get experience, they learn some of the tension, and it goes from there. It's progress. You can let them know that they're not ready for the big show while letting them know that they are ready for the small one.
I have to say, Jack, you look good.
Yeah, well, maybe some of your attitude rubbed off on me. I never had a family. And these guys... Anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart.
There's the psychotic. Gotta let them crazy eyes kick in.
What's so valuable about these students? Biotically, I mean.
Well, what's scarier than a pissed-off biotic attacker? A whole bunch of them working together.
It's like a biotic artillery strike. Any asshole gets in our way, we rip him to shreds.
Very not a bad idea. Must be taxing though. That's a lot of power to hurl around. Artillery has never been some small thing. And by artillery's very nature, it's designed for splash damage. It's not just designed for one shot. It's meant to decimate an area.
Doesn't that exhaust them?
Yeah, sure. But we've been working on conditioning, improving endurance. Whenever they complain, I tell them about the collector base. Throwing husks around, making shockwaves all over the place. Ugh, I kept thinking, damn, let the Solarian handle this. He can talk him to death.
No, boy, she told that story, and then our brain just went right back to the collective. Ugh. Right back in that moment.
I have to say, Jack.
Yeah, well.
Not what I was trying to do.
Anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart.
That was interesting. Because it has this statement like on Pragia. This place being like on Pragia? Nah, she'd kill herself before she let something like that happen. Moreover, she'd kill herself even faster if she was taking place in it. Or taking part in it. Nah.
Stay close. We'll get you out of here.
Good.
There it is. Speak to the kids and then we can move on.
You really think we're getting out of here?
Of course we are. Don't talk like that.
Sorry. I can't believe you and our teacher work together. With both of you here. Maybe we've got a
I wonder
chance.
why she never mentioned it. How's your amp? We'll be ready when you need us, Commander.
I think I pulled a
Damn it.
muscle in my brain.
Just drink your juice. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's the juice I was mentioning at one point, not being able to hurl biotics around like I do.
Those names, they must have files on all of us.
Why? Who'd make a file on you? Your biotics can barely lift 100 kilos.
Yeah, but at least I passed biomathematics.
That's another thing. There are files. Where are they?
Which beach?
Ilium. Hotel Azure has a resort beach with waves and everything. Nothing but lonely Asari girls as far as you can see.
That's assuming
Yes, sir.
hit Ilium yet.
You keep thinking like that, you'll die on this station. You gotta find something and focus on it.
This is true. Even if it's something as simple as a sandwich. Literally, as simple as a sandwich. Just one good thing to focus on. Don't focus on the world, just focus on what you can do. Here we go. High priority target, student ID 12-5D, Brangley. Status capture priority alpha, bring back alive at all costs. Vital retrieval subject due to high level biotic abilities paired with high leadership testing skills. Considered prime candidate for indoctrination and high level enhancements for subsequent long-term infiltration relocation. Those files are detailed in little ways like that.
Sanders, you should have access now.
Got it. The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
Alright.
Something other than some hot blue alien women to focus on.
Hey, you don't go for Asari, you can, I don't know, there's a big galaxy out there.
I don't need something out there.
Well, then what do you? Hey, or maybe when this is over, we could get some coffee or something?
You sure I wouldn't be interrupting your beach trip?
You wear that green dress you wore at Holly's birthday party. You can interrupt anything you want.
I think I can make that happen.
So, sometimes, bro. I gotta remind myself that teenagers, but Jesus Christ. Salty, he was thinking about another woman while you're not in a relationship with him. Ooh.
Got it.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
And this is why I say, if it's important to you, you better say something. Do not get mad at him for moving on with his life.
Hey. Good.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I needed to check in with her or what. Not sure if I'm missing something, hence the extra save.
Everyone be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire.
We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those guys from above.
Are you certain they would avoid direct fire?
Mm-hmm. I swear. Her stopping herself from cussing was like garlic, silver, and sunlight to a vampire all at once.
Just time your shots and stay safe.
All right, I didn't bust my ass training you so you could die now. Keep low, pick your targets.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed. Surrender peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
You've already held your own against Cerberus. You've been trained for this by one of the best.
Come on, Rodriguez. They're only asking nicely because you scared them in that last fight. So take your balls out of your purse and kick some ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go.
It's easy to see who's Jack's favorite. Okay, this is gonna go real nasty. Yes, you did see us catch him slipping before he had his shields up. Having to eyeball my ward. Uh-oh. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely dead from this one. Wow, and then I took more shield damage beforehand. I might have been able to survive that. Just in case it went off of something. Gotcha. Again. What hit me? The rocket didn't hit me. What? Okay, game. Okay, it's probably a grenade. Moved. I figured he would by now. Okay, fine. Not what I wanted.
I'm on it.
Oh.
Ready for action?
Hell yeah!
hate not being able to shoulder swap. Engineer, huh? Nope. Done with you. Really need ammo. There we go. I was hoping I was far enough. I was thinking about taking that cover, but the only reason I didn't was because I was hoping I was far enough. The mech is down. Good. Not what I wanted, Danik. He can roll over singularities? What? I mean, over, shockwaves? I did not know that was possible. Impressive.
Ready for action?
Hell yeah!
Oh, you don't? Ah.
I'm on it!
Oh, I wasn't sure if my stasis would work on that thing. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I remember now. Oh, I'm like, what was that? This position is not gonna hold forever. Just out of range.
Get ready! More on the way!
Alright, fine. Oh, wow. No way I survived this. That grenade's finna go off. Unity for the win. I need them to move. Jesus, this smoke. I'm not the smoke, the sticky camera. There it is. Shield generator was supplying them with infinite shields, basically. But if we repurpose it, well, it works for us. Until one of them comes over here. Oh, God. Forgot how rough this room was. Should have upgraded this weapon to at least get a little more ammo out of it with some more damage. Runs out of ammo quickly as it is. But yeah, you come across these, and so long as this pylon's still intact, reactivate, and you get free shields too. Had to use 2 med kits. I am not used to that anymore. High priority targets, Prangley and Rodriguez. Other subjects are to be retrieved alive if possible. If unavoidable, bring back bodies for use as genetic testing materials. Addendum to original brief. Excuse me. Subject 0 is to be retrieved for further testing and possible conditioning. Current psych profile indicates that holding students hostage will likely to be most successful tactic.
Kaylee, we're in the...
I'm taking you back to the shuttles. I'll meet you there.
Alright, I'll see you soon, Kaylee. No point. Weapon damage. Filiara. And we'll go for lift grenades for Javik. Lob this grenade into a group of enemies to send them flying. Okay, that should be useful. This is a consumable though, so I'd have to stop at one of these basically to refill. Why did they just let me pick up more ammo?
Nice one, Prangley!
Whoa.
Damn it, Rodriguez. I told you to watch your barriers. Frank, slap some Medigel on her.
That's another thing. Shields do not stop that ability, and I love it.
Stay down. If you die on me, I will kick your ass.
It's right up there where you die on me and I'll kill you. No.
You are dead. You hear me?
Ah, of course. Would miss, wouldn't it? Would have been irritating if I had ran into the spot where the grenade had landed.
Okay up there?
Rodriguez took one in the arm because she didn't watch her barrier.
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing, though. You need to hurry.
Probably got Rodriguez sitting down and talking about, oh, mom. Yeah, because she didn't watch her barriers. It's cute. Oh, okay. He. Ha. Who. He. This place would have been impressive to see, normally. This whole academy. But hey. That's how it goes sometime. There's grenades, more of what I was talking about in terms of Javik. Ah.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on shield technology. Why don't you come out peacefully?
Why didn't you fight me?
Your cousin Joanna is already on the shuttle, Octavia. Don't you want to make sure she's safe?
Bring her here.
What?
Bring her here so I can see her, you damn liar. Think I'm gonna take your word for it?
They're at least smarter than some of the average bears. It's all right.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals
30.1.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
David, you know him?
Yes. He rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. He made it quiet.
You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
Something I forgot to do, unfortunately. But it's too late now.
Has Grissom Academy been all right?
Yes. I've been counting.
Anything in particular?
The number of days you lengthened my life. The
Oh, I
security
shouldn't have brought
office.
Javik.
I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
For reference, it's too bad it was a little lower than I would have liked. But they were playing the music from the Arrival DLC when you actually met him personally. You actually got to free him, see what was going on, talking to his brother. Shouldn't have brought Javik. Had you brought Edie, he would have realized who she was and would have apologized. She wouldn't have blamed him. I don't know if he wasn't here, you would have access to this room. But immediately we have 2 medic upgrades in the same mission because of it. Oh, and a sniper rifle piercing mod, yes sir. Say, bring me my cousin or sister, one of the two, same difference. I knew there was something odd about bringing Javik, but I couldn't remember what.
Looks like schematics for AMP interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
Never mind. I was concerned. I missed nothing. Oh, I just remembered. Oh, things are about to get interesting, children. So, very interesting. Blow the turret. Destroy the engineer. Simple and effective. Priority target, Rodriguez. Capture priority Alpha. Bring back alive at all costs. Vital retrieval subject due to very high aptitude scores despite limited biotic ability. Consider prime candidate for indoctrination and enhancement under the Phantom Initiative. What is the Phantom Initiative? You'll learn. All right. Now we've got ourselves a cracked canopy, but that won't matter.
Yes.
Yo, it's interesting. Sorry about that, Liara. Good thing it does no team damage. The devs in Mass Effect didn't want you to be able to kill your enemies horribly. They wanted to keep it more of a simple game that wasn't just causing a mess like most shooters. But then Mass Effect 3 came out. And now we have people chunks children. Nice dodge. Three for the price of one. Didn't kill them all. They did the job. Gotta hurry up. I hear another mech. Kneecapping. Love it. There's their mech. Their full power mech.
Okay, we're clear. Move your ass before backup arrives.
Alright. Now we're done. At this point, just roam around the room, collect whatever collectibles you can, and move on. Now, one thing that they did... Q. One thing they did make it a point to do, like this SMG magazine upgrade, right? Let's say I didn't get it, but I did do the mission. All I have to do is buy it from a shop. But I've got to buy it from a shop, so yeah. And this way I don't have to buy the Matic at all or upgrade the Matic to level 2. I want to upgrade it beyond. I will have to pay unless I end up finding more copies of it, but I don't think there are more to find. I think you have to pay for them. Yeah, I believe that's everything. We're literally done here. So.
I will.
Just get rid of my weapon, why don't you?
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
How did you get separated?
She needs covering fire.
She needs more than that.
Huh. Might be working on too much metagel. A lot of metagel can mess you up a little bit. It can be a little strong for your system. It can leave you a little jumpy.
We flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
No problem.
Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez?
Screw you, ma'am.
I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
Jack was breathing hard here. Wore out. She'd been behind that desk for a little too long. Good thing, but a bad thing in some regards. Regardless, we've already established the reality. They did do quite well, and they would have learned quite a bit in this encounter. But this is one encounter. It's still fresh on their minds. They need to let this coalesce, and they need time to do it.
They're definitely ready, but the Alliance needs them in a support role.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
This is bullshit!
Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
Would she have a swear jar or something? I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir? I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report...
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well, I've already lost a lot of friends.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
Did she now? Well, thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
And there it is. Don't need to be overly detailed, especially not with what he's doing. He needs to focus. That was good news, and it's galvanizing. It doesn't need to go any further than that. Yeah, you can lose that whole thing if you don't go there in time. You can lose that whole thing, Jack included. So, yeah. Needless to say, I always did like roaming around Grissom Academy. It was always pretty cool. Check out the war assets when we come back. There have been quite a few acquisitions this episode. But that right there, folks, is going to be the end of episode 7 of Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition on the Xbox Series X. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.